Hello everyone, good day. My name is Junmaisa M. Beranque from BSIT1C. And this is my PECHAKUCHA about on the current issues which I prefer the politics because I know that there's a lot of issues within the word politics. So let me tell you more about what is politics. In everyday life, the term politics refers to the way that countries are governed and to the ways that government make rules and laws. Politics can also be seen in other groups such as companies, clubs, schools, and churches. Politics is the way that people living in groups makes decisions. Politics is about making agreement between people so that they can live together in groups such as tribes, cities, or countries. In a large group such as countries, some people may spend a lot of their time making such agreements, and these people are called politicians. Politicians and sometimes other people may get together to form a government. The Philippines is a republic with a presidential form of government wherein power is equally divided among its three branches. And these three branches, the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. One basic corollary in a presidential system of government is the principle of separation of powers, wherein legislation belongs to the Congress, execution to the executive, and the settlement of legal controversies to the judiciary. So what is legislative branch? Legislative branch is an authorized to make laws, alter, and refer them to the power vested in the Philippine Congress. This institution is divided into Senate and the House of Representatives. Next is the executive branch. Executive branch carries out laws. It is composed of the president who are elected by direct popular vote and serve term of 6 years. The Constitution grants the president authority to appoint his cabinet. This department form a large portion of country's bureaucracy. And lastly is the judicial branch. Judicial branch evaluates laws. It holds the power to settle controversies involving rights that are legally demandable and enforceable. This branch determines whether or not there has been a grave abuse of discretion amounting to lack of or exist of jurisdiction on the part and instrumentality of government. It is made up of a Supreme Court and the lower courts. The politics of the Philippines take place in an organized framework of presidential, representative, and democratic republic whereby the president is both the head of state and the head of government within a pluriform multi-party system. So here's the issues within the politics. The vote buying. Is vote buying illegal in the Philippines? Yes. Vote buying is illegal in the Philippines according to the section 261 of the Omnibus Election Code of the Philippines or Batas Pambansa 881. Vote buying and vote selling are among the provided acts which are punishable by the said law. According to the section 261 of the Omnibus Election Code of the Philippines, any person who gives, offer or promises money or anything of values, give or promises any office or employment, franchise or grant, public or private, association, corporation, entity, or community in order to induce anyone to the public in general to vote for or against any candidate or withhold his vote in the election. In other words, a vote buyer is someone who pays or promises to pay money or any value to a voter or group of voters in exchange of their votes for or against any candidate during elections. Next is the corruption. Let's also include this issue because this is also connected in the politics. The Philippines suffers from widespread corruption. Means of corruption include graft, bribery, embezzlement, backdoor deals, nepotism, and patronage. According to a 2017 survey study, the following factors have been attributed as causes of corruption: greed of money, desires, higher level of market and political monopolization, low levels of democracy, weak civil participation, and low political transparency. That's the main cause of corruption. Corruption erodes the trust we have in the public sector to act in our best interest. It also wastes our taxes or rates that have been earmarked for important community projects. Meaning, we have to put up with poor quality services or infrastructure, or we miss out altogether. I also include the issue of our Calbayog City Mayor Ronald Aquino together with his 3 bodyguards that were killed in an ambush in Barangay Lunoy, Calbayog on Monday, March 8, 2021. Mayor Ronald Aquino of Calbayog City, Samar Province was on his way to the birthday celebration of his son after playing tennis on Monday when his sport utility vehicle was tailed by a man. Some people are saying that it was a shootout or misencounter, but many witness that it was an ambush and politics is connected. Politics is, after all, politics. It has been the way that since the time immemorial, shootings and murder became commonplace. However, there are moments when the horrendous events are almost too much to bear. May justice prevail, may justice be served. After all, violence is not the answer. I hope that this incident will stop. Indeed, acceptance and being fair. Politics was supposed to be a helping for the welfare of people. That's all. Thank you.